So what's happening, guys? Back with another supplement review. This is David with Mission to Muscle. Hope your day is going well. Today we're going to review an all-natural product line. This is the first product of 3 that I have, and this product line, WYCKED Naturals, have no dyes, artificial colors, artificial flavors, no fillers. So great addition to the supplement game and the supplement industry. So the first product I'm going to review today is called WYCKED Pump. We'll get right into the ingredient profile. When I first looked at this ingredient profile, just scanning over it before I even tried it, I was like, hey, this thing's pretty good. It's got some nitric oxide boosters to it. It's got 2 arginase inhibitors to help to elevate those pumps, and it works off of acetylcholine increases for contractions and focus. So I was dying to try this. I've ran this 4 times. Today I took it with Apollon Nutrition's R600. If you guys aren't familiar with that, it's a 600 milligram caffeine pill that has dicaffeine malate, caffeine citrate, and regular caffeine in it, and it's a kicker. So I'll put a link to that below if any of you guys are looking for kind of just a kicker Stim pre-workout or Stim supplement as well. If you guys want to take a look at it, haven't reviewed it yet, but we'll get right into this. Put the ingredient profile right in front of me. Right in the top, we have some vitamin C. We have some sodium, which is pink Himalayan salt. And that's 500 milligrams of vitamin C, 100 milligrams of pink Himalayan salt, which is going to help with electrolytes and water balancing. And potassium looks like 20 milligrams, which is going to help with the balancing of hydration as well. Then we go down to a pump matrix. We got L-citrulline at 6 whopping grams. It's going to be for vasodilation pumps. It's going to have other health benefits since we're talking about a natural, healthy product here as far as heart health. It's going to help with endurance. It's going to help with blood flow and blood pressure. Then we have agmatine sulfate at 1 gram. This is a great arginase inhibitor, so it restricts or blocks the enzyme that breaks down arginine in our body to help keep the nitric oxide elevated for more pumps, but it also has a few other benefits as far as brain health at certain dosages, and it is a good nerve pain reliever. But usually most of the studies done on that were off of 2 grams a day, but it depends on how you react to agmatine. Some people do experience the pain benefits from it, but mostly in this ingredient, it's for the pumps and the vasodilation. Then we have nitrosamine at 500 milligrams. That is a really good dose. This is an arginine and silicate combination, which allows the arginine to pass the digestive system, because arginine breaks down, our digestive system breaks it down, and most of it doesn't actually get transferred and used as nitric oxide. That's why arginine is it's not a viable ingredient for good vasodilation in pumps and pump products anymore. But nitrosamine with the silicate allows it to actually bypass the digestion and not be broken down by the digestive process, and allows for really good no release within the blood vessels. Also, the silicate is very healthy. It's been proven to be very healthy for the inner walling, the epithelial tissue of the blood vessels themselves. Then we have L-norvaline at 200 milligrams. This is another arginase inhibitor. So this is another ingredient alongside with the agmatine that's going to help keep the nitric oxide elevated for a longer period of time for those pumps. Then we have S7, which is that 7 ingredient herb complex that works off of polyphenols, which also releases within the blood vessels to actually allow for vasodilation and vasorelaxation effects for better pumps. Then we have a performance matrix. We got L-taurine at 1 whopping gram. This is great for balancing hydration and keeping you hydrated. Cell hydration. It's great for the heart. It's great for the brain. It's good for blood flow. A ton of benefits with L-taurine. 1 gram is a really decent dose. Then we have L-tyrosine at 750 milligrams. It's kind of the weaker side of dosing, but this is going to keep dopamine and norepinephrine elevated in the brain as we're pounding it out in the gym when we're going through fatigue and stress as far as cognitively. Then we have DMAE at a whopping 500 milligrams. This is a acetylcholine precursor. So this goes into the body, and then the body breaks it down, turns it through enzyme processes into acetylcholine for more elevated cognitive function, better muscle contraction. So choline sources are really good for muscle contraction, cognitive function, focus, and memory. And then we have another choline source, alpha GPC, one of my favorites, 300 milligrams, decent dose for cognitive function and memory and focus. Then we have betaine anhydrous at 250 milligrams. This is not a dose that's going to help with power output or cell hydration, but this is going to have some health benefits as far as liver enzyme control. It's going to have, it has a good effect on homeostasis, which is the balancing of the body for health purposes. Then we have black pepper extract at 5 milligrams, which is the bring it all together ingredient in the digestion to help all these things digest in our body. Then we have tooth club moss at 50 micrograms. This is heparin A. It's the natural source of heparin A, and heparin A is an acetylcholine inhibitor. So it inhibits the enzyme that breaks down acetylcholine in the body. So a great addition to most pre-workouts to help keep the acetylcholine, you know, elevated and doing its job for cognitive function, focus, and muscle contractions. So Wycked Pump, how did it do? So the flavor is wicked juicy. I really have nothing to say about that, but that's an interesting name there. I don't know why it hits me funny. Wicked juicy. I don't know. Maybe I have a dirty mind, but I'm not really thinking that way. It's just odd. So wicked juicy flavor is not like a giant flavor kick, but it is a kind of a fruity flavor, very mild, and it masks. It's very, very good. It's a thumbs up. But it masks, like you don't taste any of the ingredients in this. So they did a really good job naturally on flavoring this thing, especially with no artificial flavors in this thing. They did very, very good. It's a thumbs up as far as the flavor. So if you're worried about flavor, you're going to be really, really fine with this. This is a 1 scoop, and the grammage per scoop is 13.7 grams, which one flat level scoop is actually about 14 grams. So you're right in there. You get 25 servings, and I believe this goes for in that $45, $50 range, like most pump products or non-stim pump products or non-stim pre-workouts, because that's kind of what this is. It's almost like a non-stim pre-workout, because even though it looks like it's light on the cognitive function, we'll go over that. But it's got some cognitive function benefits, it's got some muscle contraction benefits, and it's got some no benefits to it. So how did it do? So you're going to take the scoop, no beta alanine, no stims. So this thing is a slow climber. It's just what it is. You're not, unless you put some caffeine to it. It's going to start to come in about 35 minutes, and you're going to start noticing some of the nootropic benefits with all the choline sources about 35 minutes. And it's a slow climber up until about 50 minutes to an hour when it peaks. And the cognitive function on this is really good. It's a very, very good dialed in memory, focus, and concentration. I wouldn't say it's a super high level, but it's kind of that close to that medium high level. So it delivers as far as cognitive function within a supplement, especially with like that low dose L-tyrosine and just working off of the acetylcholine. So very, very good job on doing that. And that focus sticks with you. Today I trained for 2 hours. It was cardio, legs, and core, and it didn't dial down probably until about an hour and 45 minutes. And it sticks with you for maybe 2 hours after that, but very nice, very smooth. You're left with this through your day or afterwards. You're left with this just upper level nootropic feeling where your memory and your concentration is just elevated above normal pretty much. Pumps on this thing. Pumps actually kick in. Now, I react very well to some of these ingredients, and when they kick in, I don't even have to be working out sometimes. I just feel tightness. So I'd say about 50 minutes in, I started feeling tight, especially in the chest. You know, I work out 6 days a week, so any kind of blood flow enhancement, actually, I feel. And so it kicked in, and the pumps were very, very, very good on this product. You're not going to be dissatisfied if this is something you decide to try as far as pumps. Very, very nice pumps, little bit of cell swelling with the pumps. And it's one of those dry pumps, so it's a vascular pump, and it sticks with you. So it'll last through 2 hours of training, and then it'll slowly die off for another 2 or 3 hours. So you're going to still feel that pump effect on this for a couple hours after your workout, but not extreme. It's not going to be like right when it hits, but you're going to feel tight still for a while during the day. So very, very good delivery on the pumps there. Anything else that I'm forgetting? This is a very basic product, so not a lot that I can talk about except the focus, the pumps. I didn't really get any kind of power output in it, but I have to admit that upper level of acetylcholine in this thing did come together with the concentration and focus in the pumps for some real good muscle contractions. So I give it up to WYCKED Naturals for delivering us something, a new type of product line that is focused on our health, but also delivering the goods and the performance. This is Dave. I'm signing off. If you can, before you go, give the video a thumbs up. It does help the channel. It makes me feel better. Other than that, I'm going to get on with my day. You guys have a wonderful night or day whenever you're watching this right now, and we'll see you next time on the channel.